Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel today. Hey, it's just kind of a quick video on finds from a yard sale. And I started to save these books, but then the concepts of stopping by a yard sale, or as this place called it, a rummage sale, I don't hit those very often. And it's usually just because of, for me, I like going to yard sales, but a lot of times, unless it's like a community yard sale where there's a lot of them together, the time and distance, to travel in between and find them, it's just, often it's not worth my time, right? Even though I do enjoy it, but it's kind of like this was a random drive-by. I was going down the street and there was a church and it said, rummage sale. And they, I've noticed church has, I've noticed this before, like every year or maybe every 6 months, they'll have one of these as a fundraiser. And it strikes me funny too, because I don't know, do they call them garage sales or yard sales or rummage sales where you're from? Down around here, most people will just say it's a yard sale or a, garage sale, I guess because stuff's out in the yard or stuff's in the garage. But, rummage sale's not a word that I see a lot, but I'm like, hey, let's just stop by. I had a little bit of time, so I just whipped in there and I found some great books. And I think that's a point too, if you're doing the yard sales or the rummage sales. I mean, there's lots of pickers out there that show their great finds, but I think that's the key, right? Is if you're going to yard sales and these kinds of sales, a lot of times just going for books, restricts you, and you have to go for other resale items. And if I see cool, I'm gonna buy cool, but I do mostly books. But I found some cool books at this one, so it's all good, right? So let me show you what I found, just real quick. It's pretty cool. First off, it was a set of, I'll show you the whole set. It was a set of 6 Matthew's commentaries. They're on the Bible, and I'll show you the title a little. Matthew Henry's commentaries. I've sold these before. This set of 6, the hardbacks were $1 each at this rummage sale, and I've got sold comps between 40 and 65 on this exact edition. There's a lot of other editions, older and newer, that'll bring more than that. But this edition will bring, 40 to 60, 65 bucks. I'll probably list these at $59.99 with best offer. Probably sell them for 50 bucks. So for $6, not bad. Then the other thing that I found, and I saw these, they were all in the box that you see in the photo there. I don't know if it's this Alone in that. It's all of these Ashes books, and these are reader books, and I'll talk about that in a second. But let me get a bunch of them out here. There were 22 of these rascals. So I'll show you some of the covers. This is just like half of them, right? And if you're not familiar with this author, this William Johnstone, he's very prolific, and this is one of his series. Is this Ashes, like special forces kind of things. I'll show you some of these old covers are kind of funny, kind of cool. Anarchy in the Ashes. Here's Vengeance of the Ashes. Got the eagle there, gotta be all. Here's Valor in the Ashes. You can't just say those without, doing the deep cinematic voice, Courage in the Ashes, and all of these are kind of the same, survival. You get the point. But this William Johnstone, I've sold his stuff before. I've actually sold. He has a series. It's a Mountain Man series, and then there's this, of course, this Ashes series. And it seems like he's got some other ones, but his big series are Mountain Man and Ashes. These books will sell. You'll see them sell in lots. Put a bunch of them together. I got 22 of them here. You'll see these things sell for $2 to $6 each. Now, this is what I'll call a reader lot. Like here's one, Fury in the Ashes. Look, this is a reader copy. This is not a collectible copy, although it could be for somebody that's missing. They're wanting entry level, for an older edition. But I will list these with, I'll take good photos and I'll say, titles and various conditions, surface, corner wear, and I will put a star reader copies. I'll say, if you are looking for, collectible, pristine copies, this is not it. I'll put something like that exact phrase in my listing. But the reason people will still buy these for, and I don't think I'll get $6 each for these. I think I'll get on the order of probably $3.50 each for them. So paperbacks were 50 cents at this sale. So this was $11 for this lot. There's 22 of them. I think I'll be able to sell them for about 70 to 75 bucks for 22 of them. So that's getting around that, maybe 85, but probably around 70 to 75. So I'm looking at about that $3 to maybe $3.25 each. I paid 50 cents for them. So, it's not a 10x return on my money, but for an $11 investment, if I can flip these for, 70 or 75 bucks, that's after fees, that's on eBay, that's still gonna be a good $50 profit on, on this purchase. And it's easy. I just put them in one box. It's one shipment, done. But I will describe these as a reader lot, and people will still buy them because if you go on to say, if they go onto Amazon, now I checked, the cheapest you're going to get these are usually like $8 to $10 each. Sometimes if people are buying Prime, one of these single paperbacks people have them priced at like 20 bucks. Even the Kindle editions, there's some that are Kindle Unlimited and Prime Reading, but even on Amazon, the Kindle editions run like $12.99, $12.95, something like that. So somebody that wants to read the series can get them for, $3. That's good. So a couple of points here for, book lots. Anytime I see something in mass, and, again, all of these, here's, here's Flames from the Ashes. I'll stop now. I got 22 of these, and when I see anything in mass, I check it out, because if you can get, I think on eBay, anything you get in quantity at the right price has a good chance of making you some profit. So anytime I see something in quantity and mass, I look for it, I look at it, see if I think I can do a lot deal. The other thing to remember is this, this William Johnstone guy, Ashes and, Mountain Man series. So, there's other authors like that. There's some, like the Outlander series, I think that's the TV show. It's Axler. It's Outlands, I think. And he's got a couple of series that are the same way. Very, very prolific. Any of these that have, dozens of, or sometimes 100 books, you get a big bunch of them together. They sell us a lot. Price them accordingly with condition, and you can turn a good profit. So anyway, I don't know if you guys hit yard sales or rummage sales or garage sales a lot. I don't. And this was a nice, just random drive-by. And it was, just a random stop sale. And I probably will make, close to $100 profit off of it. So anyway, see cool, buy cool. Talk to you soon. Bye.